All right, good evening, everybody. My topic is mindfulness in the classroom. I have started mindfulness in my own classroom about 2-3 years ago, and now as a librarian, I'm actually hosting mindfulness workshops for students as well as teachers, and it's just been something that's been very powerful and transformational for the teachers as well as students at my school. So I have some notes on what mindfulness is. And then I wanted to spend about a minute doing a mindfulness meditation with you guys. So I hope some of you log in. If not, you can check out this recording on my YouTube page. And here we go. So mindfulness, what is it? It's the basic human ability to be fully present, aware, and know what you're doing. A lot of times in life, we're on autopilot. We go through the day, we wake up to an alarm, then we go to school. The kids are used to going to class by bells, then they have to go to lunch at a specific time. And before you know it, we've gone through our whole day on autopilot. So what mindfulness does is it's helping to teach our kids to really pay attention to what's going on at the moment. And once they're aware of what's going on, they can pay attention to their thoughts, and they can also act in a better way. Listen to their thoughts, pay attention to them, and then choose whether or not, is that a good thought? Should I react a certain way or not? I am using an earpiece, so if I adjust it, I apologize, but I'm trying to cut out the background noise of the cat and dog and everybody else. So anyways, what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is being keenly aware of what's going on around you. The sense of sight, sound, taste, touch. And so when I host mindfulness sessions in my library, I actually go through guided visualizations with the kids. I usually have them think of themselves on a beach. I have them imagine what the water might feel like. Are they on sand? What does it feel like? Is it coarse? Is it fine? I have them imagine the sounds they might be hearing, birds, temperature on their skin. And I've actually given the kids surveys and reflections after this, and they find it very soothing. I relate it to also just using our imaginations. Even as adults, we are so programmed to work that we never, or we hardly ever take time to step back and just be present with ourselves. And I just found this technique to be really helpful for our kids. So there's a lot of research on mindfulness and meditation. And so I do have some notes here just so you guys see me flipping pages. It's a PowerPoint that I do for the students as well as for the teachers. So if you guys are interested in it, I can share that as well as some of the links I have to the research that was conducted. So I kind of touched on having the kids be aware of their thoughts and learning to judge them and not judge themselves. So if they have a thought like, that was something stupid, I'm stupid, we have the kids step back a second and realize that it's just a thought. Sorry, my dog's going crazy. That it's not themselves that is stupid or bad. So I'm trying to teach the kids to, pay attention to their thoughts and not be so harsh on themselves as well. So that's part of the conversation the kids and I have. And it's really helpful, again, for them to recognize their thoughts, be aware of them, and be able to change them. Let me see. So for teachers, some of the benefits, it increases our focus and awareness. It helps us to be more responsive to students' needs. It promotes emotional balance, supports stress management and stress reduction. It also supports healthy relationships at work and home. For students, the benefits of mindfulness are they support readiness to learn, promote academic performance. It reduces anxiety. Yeah, my dog needs attention. Are you guys okay with me taking like a 3-second break? He can come help me out if you want. Sorry. But just so you guys do know, I got rid of my 4 chickens. So now I'm just down to 2 cats and a dog. So it's a little less crazy around here. Hence why I need the mindfulness. Going back to the students, they benefit from mindfulness through it supports their impulse control, it reduces stress, it enhances their social emotional learning, and it fosters pro-social behaviors and healthy relationships. So that's what we're trying to do, is we're just trying to foster a sense in the kids where they are more aware of their thoughts, more aware of their actions, and promote better behavior, etc. So the way we do that is through meditation, and it can be very, very easy. It's just as simple as sitting in your seat as a student, breathing in and breathing out. As a teacher, you can guide them just by counting to 3 on the inhale, counting again 3 on the exhale. I used to call this a mindful minute in my classroom, and we actually built up to where we did 5 minutes a day, each period. And if we didn't do it, the kids would literally ask, like, wait, we need to do this. Because sometimes I felt rushed because we had to get a project done or we had to start writing our essay. And so if I tried to skip out on it, the kids would let me know, no, we want to do this, Miss Gaff. So it's something that the kids look forward to. So some of the benefits of meditation is that it works on the body's neurotransmitters. So this is the scientific portion. It triggers the brain to release dopamine, and dopamine regulates your mood and sleep. It also triggers serotonin, which has a calming effect. It eases tension and helps you feel less stressed and more relaxed and more focused. It also releases endorphins, like the kind you would get after you exercise and you have that kind of like runner's high or whatnot. And so this is also great for improved mood, reducing stress and anxiety as well. Let's see, meditation has been proven to promote relaxation and restful sleep. It improves your focus and your attention. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I have a few suggestions if you wanted to try it. You could do this at the beginning of class just for a minute or two. You could do it during a transition between an activity. The school I was at, we did block schedule, so the periods were about 82 minutes, and that was a very long time. So we would break it up by doing a little meditation in the middle of class if we needed it. You could do it at the end of class, maybe just as a closing activity. Again, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can simply be just breathing in and out, having the kids sitting in their desks, and having them with their hands on their lap. Then close their eyes if they're comfortable, or just look down and, just kind of try to block out all the distraction. So, yes, I tried to background music, but it still didn't drown out the dog. But that's life, right? And that's what I teach the kids. Even when we have the meditation sessions in the library, there'll be people going in and out of offices, or you can hear the chairs moving above us. And so I just point that out to the students that that's life. Life is noisy, and we have to try to block it out whenever we can. Yes, being okay with good and bad. And yes, I have to share a story with you guys. So I was doing mindfulness on Friday in my library with a group of special ed students, and it was amazing because they were so receptive, and it really calmed them down. And the principal came in because he needed all my chairs. So of course the kids are nice and relaxed, and we heard all this commotion. And it was a great analogy of life, how we can be in the most peaceful state, and then all of a sudden something happens and we have to just roll with it. And so I love using those analogies. It's life. You never know what to expect. Anyways, see what it looks like when you lead a meditation. Yeah, I would love to help you guys out with that if you're interested. If you guys want, we could do a mindful minute right now. So that's what I'm going to do. Please join me if you feel so inclined. I usually start with chimes because I'm a total hippie. If you can see behind me, I have my salt crystals and my essential oils diffusing. I usually use lavender. And so I would like to invite you guys to just center in for a second, kind of take one deep breath in and just sigh it out. If you're in your house, don't worry, nobody else is paying attention to you. So we'll begin with a chime. I will guide you through just a couple minutes, and then I'll end with a chime, and then that'll be the end of my presentation. So gently closing your eyes or casting your gaze down towards your lap. If you're sitting, you want to gently place your hands in your lap, or if you feel comfortable laying down, that's perfectly fine as well. Begin to just center on your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest. And so we will slow down our breathing by inhaling to a count of 3. Inhale, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Again, inhaling, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Inhaling, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3. Keeping that pace of breathing in and out. Again, pay attention to your rib cage. Notice how it expands, breathing in air, breathing in oxygen to nourish every part of our body, every cell so that it can do its job. And as you exhale, just notice how magnificent our body is. It works 24/7 to keep us alive. And we have to have gratitude for the way that it works. So I invite you just to take a couple more breaths. Inhaling slowly and exhaling. And I thank you for spending a few minutes of your evening with me and joining me. And we will close our short little meditation together with our chimes. Ooh, thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening.